Seeds of Harmony, The Birth of Earth from Cosmic Strife. Chapter 1, Celestia's Ethereal Dawn. In the luminous reaches of Celestia, where light mingles with whispers of cosmic eternity, a majestic scene unfolds. The Galactic Council, a congregation of ancient beings, has gathered in a crystalline chamber suspended between stardust and time. This sacred hall, fashioned by energies older than the known galaxy, reverberates with a silent melody that only the pure of heart can sense. Here, representatives of the Arcturians, Draconians, Pleiadians, and Greys have come together to deliberate the path that will shape the destiny of countless worlds. Under a vault of shimmering nebulae and radiant cosmic streams, the council members take their seats. The Arcturians, with their softly glowing eyes and fluid gestures, speak in musical tones that echo across the hall. The Pleiadians, luminous and graceful, share ancient parables of unity. The Greys, with faces marked by wisdom and subtle empathy, observe each nuance. At the center of this gathering stand the Draconians, beings whose imposing presence is matched only by the intensity in their eyes. Their scales reflect a spectrum of ember and shadow as they shift in anticipation, hinting at ambitions that defy the peace of Celestia. As the council convenes, conversations begin with harmonious greetings and subtle expressions of hope. The chamber, carved from crystalline formations, amplifies every word and gesture. Members recount the storied past of the cosmos, tales of birth, struggle, and eventual unity after cosmic strife. Legends of the Ascended Masters, those mystics who transcended mortal bounds to maintain equilibrium, are recited in hushed, reverent tones. It is in these early moments that the seeds of both hope and latent discord are sown, for not every soul in Celestia cherishes the same vision. An abrupt shift in tone sweeps over the chamber as the Draconians rise. Their leader, cloaked in hues of twilight and flame, projects a voice that vibrates through the very foundations of Celestia. With stern cadence and unyielding resolve, he unveils a plan that has long been hidden, a desire for dominion over the cosmic order. His words, like shards of obsidian, cut through the collective calm of the council. He speaks of territories yet unclaimed, of cosmic energies ripe for harnessing, and of a future ruled by strength and conquest rather than empathy and unity. This revelation jolts the assembly into a state of disquiet. The Arcturians exchange glances of sorrow and disbelief, their once melodious tones now tinged with apprehension. The Pleiadians tighten their graceful poses, their eyes reflecting the weight of ancient memories and the fragility of their hopes. The Greys offer subdued murmurs of concern, their reserved demeanors betray an inner battle between loyalty to old alliances and the instinct to preserve balance. The utopian dream of a unified galaxy is suddenly clouded by the specter of tyranny, tensions and the stirring of ancient fears. In the wake of the Draconians' declaration, the chamber becomes a microcosm of conflict. Heated debates ensue, interspersed with lengthy silences where the only sound is the soft hum of cosmic energy circulating through Celestia. One Arcturian elder recalls ancient transgressions by similar ambitious forces, warning that unchecked dominance inevitably leads to a fracturing of the cosmic tapestry. A Pleiadian seer, whose luminous eyes seem to peer into the depths of time, warns of the avalanche of consequences if the Draconians' ambitions are allowed to manifest. These voices, laden with the wisdom of millennia, strive to remind the Council that the cosmos flourishes through cooperation, not conquest. Under the ever-watching gaze of cosmic statues sculpted by long-forgotten celestial artisans, the deliberations venture into deeply metaphysical realms. Questions arise: can the natural order, a complex interplay of chaos and order, truly sustain the imbalances hinted at by the Draconians? What role do the Ascended Masters play in a destiny destined for upheaval? With every questioning glance and fervent appeal for restraint, the ancient specter of war looms larger, its shadow darkening the brilliant aura of Celestia. The call of the Ascended Masters. Amidst the clamor, a moment of sublime silence befalls the assembly. An ethereal light emerges in the far recesses of the chamber, heralding the arrival of the Ascended Masters. Cloaked in shimmering garments that seem woven from pure starlight, these timeless entities step forward with eyes that contain the wisdom of countless galaxies. Their presence is a reminder of a balance that transcends individual ambitions, a cosmic pact formed eons ago to ensure that no single force could overwhelm the universe. The Ascended Masters speak not with words but with an aura of serene authority. Their silent communication washes over the council, a reminder that the delicate equilibrium of existence is interwoven with threads of compassion, sacrifice, and mutual respect. Their influence is palpable, instilling both calm and resolve among the assembly. In the delicate interplay of light and shadow, the council members are compelled to reassess their stances, to weigh ambition against the eternal call for unity. A clash of ideals and foresight. Within the crystalline hall, subgroups form as ancient rivalries and new allegiances take shape. The Draconians, emboldened by their leaders' defiant vision, argue that a galaxy governed by the strong and unyielding is the only path to progress. They speak of cosmic order achieved through decisive action and unchallengeable control. Yet, their words conflict with the enduring lore of an interconnected cosmos, where strength is most potent when combined with wisdom and compassion. The Pleiadians and Arcturians advocate for balanced evolution, insisting that cosmic progress is inherently intertwined with the well-being of all beings. A Gray's diplomat, soft-spoken yet resolute, recalls moments from the distant past when the galaxy teetered on the brink of chaos, only to be saved by a collective effort symbolized by the guidance of the Ascended Masters. His voice carries the weight of history and the sorrow of loss, urging the Council to heed the lessons of former ages. Each argument, each rebuttal, builds a tapestry of cosmic philosophy where unity is the only shield against impending destruction. Celestial dialogues and hidden agendas. Interwoven with the debate are subtle convocations of ancient magic and esoteric lore. The chamber is filled with symbols that flicker with cosmic energy, reading like an arcane script that only the initiated can decipher. The Arcturians invoke the ancient rites of starlight communion, summoning visions of the primordial forces that birthed the universe. The Pleiadians recount the songs of creation, their voices lifting in a harmonious cadence that resonates with the soul of every council member. In contrast, the Draconians advance a doctrine marked by ruthless efficiency and the promise of a singular, implacable order. A tension not merely of opinions but of existential values fills the air. It becomes evident that this council is not just about political governance but a clash of souls representing divergent cosmic expeditions. The deliberations grow in complexity as subtle alliances are forged and hidden agendas come to light. What started as a peaceful assembly now transforms into a crucible where the very essence of cosmic destiny is put to the test. The quiet murmur of dissent is countered by unwavering declarations of unity, leading to an atmosphere thick with anticipation and an undercurrent of impending change. Storms of prophecy and the shadow of conflict. As the debate intensifies, the hall seems to tremble with the echo of ancient prophecies. The Ascended Masters, standing as eternal witnesses, remind the Council that every action has its ripple in the fabric of space-time. Their silent gaze pierces through the veneer of political posturing and reaches into the heart of every being present. The prophecy of cosmic strife, long buried in the annals of celestial memory, resurfaces in whispered tones. It warns that if the ambitions of a single faction go unchecked, the scales of cosmic balance will tip, ushering in an era of relentless conflict and sorrow. During this pivotal moment, even the most stoic of delegates cannot hide their inner turmoil. The weight of destiny, of both potential glory and unspeakable ruin, hangs heavy in the charged air. Every word spoken and every gesture made is fraught with the possibility of altering the course of history. Memories of ancient battles, of civilizations that rose and fell under the strain of cosmic discord, flash through the minds of the Council members as they weigh the consequences of the Draconians' declarations. Seeds of turmoil and the glimmer of hope. In the heart of this divine assembly, a subtle yet profound transformation begins. Amidst the rising tension and passionate appeals, there emerges a sense of collective responsibility. The Arcturians advocate for a cosmic covenant, a binding, unspoken agreement to protect the sanctity of the galaxy. The Pleiadians offer visions of a future where differences are celebrated rather than suppressed, urging all to see the beauty in diversity. The Greys, drawing on an ancient reserve of pragmatic wisdom, suggest that the only way forward is to integrate the strengths of all beings while vigilantly guarding against the dark allure of dominance. The Draconians, however, remain unmoved, their eyes fixed on a distant horizon where they envision a civilization forged in fire and might. Their rhetoric, though compelling to some, creates a fissure that threatens the very foundation of the Council's unity. In defiance, some among the Draconians begin to question the efficacy of subtle persuasion, advocating instead for a swift and decisive reordering of the cosmic hierarchy. Mystical confluences and the weight of destiny. As hours stretch into what seems like an eternity, the Council finds itself at a crossroads. The Ascended Masters, having communicated their silent wisdom, now take a more active role. They move among the representatives like gentle breezes that encourage reflection and instill calm. Their presence seems to stitch together the disparate threads of debate, reminding everyone of the interconnected nature of all cosmic life. In hushed conversations that bubble up like secret streams of enlightenment, delegates exchange revelations and half-whispered hopes for a future where conflict gives way to growth. The crystalline walls of the council chamber begin to shift, displaying visions of forgotten epochs, a time when galaxies were young and the forces of light and dark danced in eternal balance. Amid these visions, delegates see the inevitable consequences of ignoring the wisdom embedded in the cosmic order. The beauty of these images is marred only by the stark reminder that every act of self-interest triggers a reaction that resonates through the echelons of time. A celestial debate of values. In this charged moment, the Council delves into a debate that transcends mere power politics. It becomes a philosophical confrontation over the values that underpin existence. Is power meant to be monopolized by a select few, or is the essence of life found in the shared brilliance of many? The Draconians assert that order demands a hierarchical system where the strong lead, while the collective majority must follow. In response, the Arcturians and Pleiadians, with voices filled with poetic intensity, argue for a tapestry of diverse energies, each contributing to the richness of the cosmic mosaic. Every argument is underscored by a deep awareness of the stakes involved. The conversation is not abstract, it is a matter of life and death for worlds yet unborn. The Council is not merely debating policy, but the very nature of existence itself. Bit by bit, ancient resentments are dredged up, and the inevitability of cosmic change is laid bare. Each faction, with its own history and aspirations, finds its convictions challenged by the complexity of a universe that defies easy categorization. Emerging fractures and a critical juncture. A palpable fracture begins to form within the Council as ideology clashes with personal ambition. Delegates find themselves torn between centuries-old loyalties and the seductive call of a new cosmic order. The atmosphere, once filled with the harmonious echoes of shared existence, now vibrates with the tension of near collisions, both physical and metaphysical. In whispered side conversations, alliances are redrawn and personal doubts are exchanged like precious commodities in a trade of trust. Some among the Draconians begin to see hints of hubris in their own arguments, questioning whether the pursuit of power might lead to unforeseen calamities. Others, however, cling to their vision with unwavering determination, convinced that only through strength can true evolution be realized. As the debate stretches on, time itself seems to slow, each moment heavy with the promise of either renewal or ruin. Rising above the discord. In the midst of this tumultuous dialogue, emerging voices call for mediation, a plea to remember that the Cosmic Council is built upon the very foundation of unity. Several delegates, drawing on their profound spiritual insights, remind their peers of the ancient covenant sealed by the Ascended Masters. They speak of the intrinsic value of diversity and the idea that even in the midst of conflict, a higher order of cooperation can prevail. Their eloquent expressions ignite sparks of reflection among even the most ardent proponents of domination. Celestial echoes resound as the chamber fills with a chorus of gentle yet persuasive affirmations. The Council is witnessing not only a struggle for power but also the reclamation of a deeper truth, that every creature, every spark of consciousness, is an integral note in the grand symphony of the cosmos. The seeds of unity, though buried under layers of ambition and dissent, begin to sprout in the fertile soil of shared destiny. A moment of uncertain tranquility. Amid the clamor and fury of competing ideologies, a transient calm settles over the assembly. Delegates from all factions, compelled by the gravity of the moment, pause to reflect on the path that lies ahead. The Ascended Masters, with their inscrutable smiles, seem to signal that the decisions made in this chamber will resonate far beyond the walls of Celestia. It is a moment fraught with potential, a pause in the celestial narrative before the inevitable plunge into either light or darkness. Even as voices rise once more to push forward their distinct visions for the future, the mood in the chamber has unmistakably shifted. The old accords are being challenged and redefined. The Cosmic Council stands at a precipice, with the weighty knowledge that every word, every sentiment expressed, carries the power to shape fate across the infinite expanse of space. In this charged environment, the seeds of harmony and discord have been sown equally, each awaiting their moment to bloom or wither in the cosmic garden of destiny. Unresolved, the Council remains adrift in a state of unresolved tension. The luminous chamber of Celestia is now a living testament to the dual nature of existence, a blend of chaos and order, of ambition and unity. The stage is set for the cosmic conflict that looms on the horizon, and the fate of many galaxies depends on the delicate balance struck in this timeless moment.
UCM is proud to announce the launch of Dream Pro, the world's first ever psychic web application. Designed to transform the way users engage with their spiritual journeys, Dream Pro provides a comprehensive suite of tools to enhance intuitive practices and personal insights. Dream Pro offers a range of features including dream analysis and interpretation. The app accurately deciphers dreams to provide meaningful insights and guidance. Astrological readings and daily horoscopes. It delivers personalized astrological insights tailored to individual needs. Numerology and predictions. It offers numerological analyses and forecasts to help users navigate their future. Not only that, but Dream Pro allows users to export their readings in text, doc, and PDF format for ease of use. Dream Pro is a must-have for serious spiritual practitioners. It not only confirms intuitive processes, but also empowers users by providing them with their own personal psychic right at their fingertips. We have encoded all the processes used by the world's greatest psychics by analyzing thousands of readings and spiritual manuals for the greatest accuracy. This innovative application promises to save users thousands of dollars by eliminating the need for external psychic consultations. Dream Pro puts the power of spiritual insight in the palm of your hand, making it an essential tool for anyone looking to deepen their spiritual practice. Check out Dream Pro today and take the first step towards enhancing your spiritual journey. Launch date is the 23rd of February 2025 at 3 p.m. Eastern Time.